Hey there, hi there, ho there, internet there. People on a four-wheeler. No helmets. Just there, on a four-wheeler. Interesting. The question I have posed to you people was, ask me anything, or almost anything. And I got far more questions than I actually anticipated. This might become a two-part thing, because I think it could run a little long. So let's start out with, oh good, you pulled off. Do I prefer brisket or roast beef? Now, a little backstory here. We had stopped at this barbecue place that is just in Tellico called Ham Bones, I think. No, Cram Bones, that's what it is. And it's a nice little hole-in-the-wall place. And their menu lists brisket, and I think all but maybe one or two of us got the brisket. Out of gears. Oh, interesting one. The thing is, though, what it really turned out to be, it was a chuck roast of some kind, or round roast, or some kind of roast, not brisket, that had been smoked. Now, it was fucking delicious. It was really, really good. And I guess I needed some point in my life to actually have brisket, but screw it. Smoked meat is just goddamn good, and that's what I'm going with. I'll take smoked meat for the win. I don't care what it's called, it was good. I'd go back for it again. Next question. Do I prefer... What? There's cows back there now. Do I prefer beer or wine? And I'm going to pick neither. I actually really enjoy spirits, liquor, rum specifically. I enjoy the rum, and specific to that is white rum. Although I have had a couple of the Bacardi. Oh, it's got a pineapple, and they've got a mango, and I mix it with Mountain Dew, which I had actually said that in the presence of Shade Tree Surgeon, and I got quite the odd look of, what are you fucking heathen? You drink rum with Mountain Dew? What's wrong with you? But yes, it actually works out pretty good. At least I enjoy it. I don't know. I think it's better than rum and Coke. Regardless. So there you go. Really neither beer or wine. If I'm going to grab something to drink, it's going to be rum. Mixed with something. Because I'm a girly man, apparently. Next question. When was the first time that I could say that I was drunk? And there are a lot of times that I drank, and it was from an early age. I guess we'll go with this. Goddamn, you turn signal. I did not start drinking in college. We'll go with I started drinking before college. In fact, I find it weird to drink in a bar. I like to drink in the woods, because that's just kind of normal. You drink in the woods by a cabin with a fire, with a whole bunch of people. You don't have to drive anywhere because all the alcohol you need is right there with you. And I don't know, I enjoy that scene better. I can fucking hear my conversation with someone. I can't stand bars, they're just too damn loud for me. But the most memorable one was I was at a friend's house, and I was trying to keep up with the people that were heavy drinkers. Mistake the first. Number two, we were drinking Milwaukee's best. Beast Ice, baby. Because Pennsylvania has oddball, draconian, they got a divorce, drinking laws about what you can serve as far as cans and beverages and such for the percentage of alcohol by volume. And ice beers have the most percent at like 6. Used to anyway. We're going back to the 90s here. And Beast Ice had the highest percentage of volume of alcohol at the cheapest price. Alright, you're gonna be good. Awesome. Thank you much. Man, he's on his phone too and even saw me. Miracles do happen. So, I was keeping up with the crowd who were much heavier drinkers than I. And we all had a 6-pack of Beast. I hit number 3.5, maybe 4, whilst they had cracked into 6-pack number 2. We were watching The Wall. I don't know why we were watching The Wall. We were just watching The Wall. That's just the way it was. Come on now. You can make it. And we were having a good time. I remember getting up to go use the bathroom to throw up. And I remember announcing that to the room. Hey, I'm going to go throw up now. And I did. And that's all I remember until I woke up sometime the next morning. That was the first time and only time I have gotten blackout drunk. And in fact, that was pretty much the only time I really ever got that hammered. I've never been that drunk since in my entire life. I don't like the loss of control, you know. So, one time in my teens did I get really shit-faced drunk. Next question. I think I can get one in before we hit the grocery store. Damn, dude, you about run into me. What is your favorite beer? So, I, of course, you follow the channel, had grown up in Pennsylvania, and I have worked in Pottsville and lived near Pottsville. I went to school in Reading, and everybody's favorite beer was Yuengling, and more specifically lager in a keg. Now the cool thing about Yuengling lager in a keg, damn bro, what the fuck are you doing? It is not pasteurized. In fact, we went and did the tour here a couple weeks ago, and I confirmed again that Yuengling in a keg is not pasteurized, but bottles and cans are. Alright, we'll continue this. So, on to our continuation of the beer question. And, did they just move that house? They just moved that house there. How interesting. Yuengling lager out of a keg, because quite honestly it tastes best out of the keg. The end. It's about the only beer I actually drink. Like I mentioned previous, liquor is my go-to drink. Next question. If I were to buy a new bike, haha, because my bikes fall apart, what would it be? I think that was the entirety. I'd have to go back and reread it, but that's what I'm going with. The bike I would... Oh, fuck this bullshit. We'll continue on after we cut through this hellhole.